Gamers all around the universe. Is there finally 6, 8 or 12 playable classes in Path of Exile 2? We are gonna explore a hot topic in PoE 2's community, the choice of classes at the launch of the early access on December 6th. C'est parti! Hi guys, Sagis here, and as you should know, PoE 2 Path of Exile 2 is coming soon. The PTR is coming in November 21st and the early access will be December 6th. PoE 2 promised us a total of 12 unique classes. The latest information suggests that we'll only have 6 or maybe 8 of the launch day. It may seem a bit strange, but perhaps that's hide a well-thought strategy from grinding gear games. As you can see here on PoE2.com, we can check here some classes, and some classes are unavailable. Since the ExileCon, each presented class made us dream with its unique mechanics and its own identities. Then some trailers has been released, and if you'd follow different PoE's appearance at Gamescom or at the PAX West, for example, you surely noticed that grinding gear games systematically presented the same 6 classes. Let's take a closer look of what could be our start roster. So here we go. At first, for sure, we got the warrior. The archetypes of the warrior are two-handed mace wielding and melee tank. This force-oriented class is specialized in close combat and releases devastating strikes that break armor and knock down enemies. The ranger is purely an archer, and his primary attribute is dexterity. The ranged combat expert who benefits from a completely redesigned positioning system. This is the end of basic hit and run that gives place to dynamic combat tactics which reward skilled player. And now we got the Sorceress, a sort of elemental spell caster or wizard, and his primary attribute is intelligence. The Sorceress excelled in the mastery of elemental spells, and the gameplay demos showed us she's handling stuff with elegance. But we can accept to also use other type of weapons such as wands. Mercenary is a new class and is using different archetypes. Explosive crossbow wielding, grenade throwing, one-man army, and his attributes are dexterity and strength. This newcomer revolutionizes ranged combat with his favorite weapon, the crossbow. This new category of weapon brings its own new mechanics in PoE, including a system of ammunition and accessories that you can combine with crossbows. Now we got the monk. The monk is a staff-wielding holy warrior that using strength and intelligence as attributes. The monk is the master of rapid combos who transform each fight into deadly choreographies. His combo system promises to reward players who perfectly master their timing. Then we got the witch, an intelligence-based summoner or a sort of dark mage. And to finish with the witch will be a class specialized in occult and shadow magic, using skills to summon an undead army, inflict chaos damage from poison and contagious spell. Now let's talk about the big absentees, those who make the community talk so much. The Druid, probably the class the most anticipated, is shining by its absence in a recent demos. Imagine being able to alter between human forms and different animal forms, each with its own skills. Its absence suggests that grinding gear games is still refining its complex mechanics. And the Huntress, my friend, is also missing. She promised a fascination hybrid style, mixing range and melee attacks. Those missing classes from recent demos may reserve us some surprises that still require work. But don't see those initial limitations as bad news. This progressive approach could be a brilliant strategy from PoE 2, and here is why. Firstly, balancing will be much more precise. With 6 classes instead of 12, grinding gear games can devote more time refining each aspect of the gameplay. Each class, each skill, and each possible build could be tested in depth. Secondly, the campaign itself could benefit from this progressive approach. The 6 expected acts could arrive gradually, starting with 3 acts in the launch of early access. Imagine discovering a new act at the same time as a new class. This stagger release strategy could transform early access into an exciting and evolving progression instead of being overwhelmed by 12 classes at once. We could have time to explore and master each of them, then each new class would become an event rekindling the interest of the community by bringing a fresh breath to the meta. Each new class would be an opportunity to dive into new build possibilities and to explore new synergies and gameplays. It will be a bit like having several launches instead of just one. So yes, start with fewer classes may be disappointing at first, but if that means having perfectly balanced class, accomplished mechanics and a regular flow of new content, I'm totally up for it. And I completely agree with this strategy, which will avoid many disappointments. Okay, so guys, what do you think? Would you prefer to have all class from the start, even if that means that they are less well polished? Or do you like the idea of regularly discovering new content and well balanced classes? Tell me everything in comment, and if you like the video, don't forget to put a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also come and say hi on my channel. It was Sagittarian, and we'll meet very soon in Rayclast.